who just joined, make yourself known if you want to. Because when I click on who's watching, YouTube never tells me. So what's the point? What's the point of there even being a button to check if it's not going to work? Tomorrow on the menu for ASMR videos is Chapter 2, reading of the first book of the Hunger Games. It took me 40 freaking minutes to read one chapter. I thought I was going to be able to fit 2 or 3 in a video and make it less than an hour. But nope, couldn't do it. Thank you for saying so. I will keep grinding. But one of the best, I don't know about that. Not yet. But thank you for saying so. I'm trying to stay consistent so that maybe that will be true in the future. But it's hard to stay consistent. I made this YouTube channel last year in December, and I didn't post a single video this whole year until I think 4 days ago. If I was consistent from January, or from the day I started every single day, I might actually be satisfied with where I stand in the YouTube rankings, even though that doesn't really exist on YouTube. But it's not good to live with regrets, so I don't regret not being consistent, but I should have been consistent. If you're still here, what is your favorite flavor of hot Cheetos? And I'm asking if you're still here because as a streamer, it lets me check how many people are watching, but it doesn't show you. It only shows my name, and it's annoying. Your favorite flavor of Cheetos or hot Cheetos? I think there's limon, jalapeno, the regular flaming hot, the extra hot one, and then there's like the cheese flavor. Oh god, hot Cheeto Puffs. I like the way the hot Cheeto Puffs, when you put it in your mouth, it goes in just the same way as if you put a slice of orange in your mouth. Like, it fits perfectly. For me, I don't mind the flavor. It can be the cheese flavor even. I like all of them. Just about the same. Because once you suck off the flavor, like the powder on any of the flavors, beneath it all, it still tastes the same. But for the puffs, I'm not a fan of the texture. I understand it takes a certain way. Like they gotta make it differently to make it puffy, and so it has to be that texture, I guess. But I like the crunchy texture better. Yup, still not telling me who's watching. YouTube, you claim to update the app and there'll be bug fixes, but I don't see any bug fixes. Cut the roof of your mouth? Really? I wouldn't know, but I have had that happen with the regular ones. Thank you for whoever gave one. Like, it's like, I remember having egg rolls at a restaurant before, and the egg rolls were hard. Thank you for whoever gave this second. Like, it had a hard wrapping, and I was biting it, and there was like a shard of the egg roll that stuck in my gums, and it hurt so bad. I've had that happen with regular Cheetos too, but not the puffy ones. So with the puffy ones, the texture is so soft that I just put it in my mouth and like kinda, it's like the way that I put it is like suck the juices out of it, and then like it just dissolves in your mouth, just like when you have a truffle. You put it in your mouth, it just like melts in your mouth. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to do this again. I mean to do this every stream. Whoever joins, you get one blow of the bubbles for joining. But I forgot again. Two more. And I don't mean it in like a comedy way, but I actually find enjoyment in blowing bubbles as a 19-year-old. There we go. So yesterday, because it's past midnight now, last night for a video, I did an ASMR video based on the first thing that I ever wanted to try for ASMR, which was reading the first chapter of the Hunger Games. That was like my first thought for so many years of like what I would do for a video. And finally, I think it's my 15th or maybe 16th video. Finally did it. Even though this is not a Q&A stream, feel free to ask any questions because I am used to streaming on an app called YouNow where like the chat is usually flowing and then I respond to it. And on here it's different. And I don't want to babble. I don't want to talk gabba gabba endlessly about nothing. Okay, to be honest, please don't hate me for this, but I actually watched not all of the movies. I watched the first Hunger Games movie before I read the books. And when I watched the movie, I thought it was amazing. But when I read the book, I was like, oh no, I was wrong. The book is way better. Because even though the movie was amazing, the book has much more than the movie. Like the movie didn't have everything the book had. But altogether, though, the movie and the book, the first movie and the first book, they're fantastic. And I want to read the second book, third book, and fourth book before I even watched the movies. You did the same thing. All right, for sure. Because, like, people are always like, read the books first. But, like, reading a book takes such a long time. And the movie is always, like, there. You just sit there and watch it. It seems more interesting if you're not into reading books. I only have the first Hunger Games book, though. So after I finish this, I need to buy the second one and the third. I was stupid. I should have bought all three in a pack, but I didn't even think about that. And then, because they're like that trilogy, and I think there's a fourth one. For the first 4 or 5 Harry Potter books, I tried to read a Harry Potter book in elementary school and I couldn't do it. It was something, the Deathly Hollows. That's all I remember. And then I opened it up and read the first page, and I was like, this is boring. And I put it back, and I never read it since. And I didn't judge it by its cover, I judged it by the first page. But maybe it does get interesting. I just didn't give it a chance. I have 3 guitar picks right here. I wonder if they make any good sounds. I don't have any working headphones right now, so I can't even listen to the feedback, which sucks. The sounds are great for sure. Thank you for letting me know. So what I do now for an ASMR video is I just have to hope that whatever I'm doing in the video sounds good, since I can't hear it. I like these picks because they have a grip on it, so you're not going to be what's the word? You're not going to be clumsy and drop it inside of your guitar. I have never dropped a pick inside of my guitar. I mean, I have before, but it was on purpose. I've never done it on accident, and I don't understand how people can. Because your guitar is sideways, and you're holding it. You have to like push it in there. That's how I think of it. I don't know if that's a good sound. I used to have the Fender Stratocaster, but I gave it away for free actually to one of my friends who was more passionate about learning how to play guitar than I ever was. So I just gave it to him because I wasn't using it and I didn't want it to go to waste. But the one that I use right now is an acoustic electric Fender mahogany body. Actually, the whole thing is mahogany, and I just love it because each chord that you strum is just such a deep, powerful sound. In another stream that's not specifically dedicated to ASMR, I'll bring it out. I like to sing, I like to write songs, so I think that's a cool idea for not a video, a stream though. I'd be down. In the future though, I will upload other videos besides ASMR, and that's the exact reason why my name on YouTube is not Winters ASMR, because I don't want this to just be an ASMR channel. It was at first, but then I changed it. I was like, you know what? I might put music videos on here in the future. So, for that reason, I'm Winters and not Winters ASMR. Thank you, man. I don't really want to ask you to go on my channel page. I'll just type it here if you're interested. Um, I post music on SoundCloud, and I was telling people yesterday. I was either yesterday's stream or the day before that since YouTube is like for videos, the only reason the only time I'd post my music on YouTube. Hello, MG824, welcome back. The only time I'd post my music on YouTube is if I'm gonna do a video, because since the audio is already on SoundCloud, why would I just post the audio again on YouTube? It's kind of stupid. It's the same thing. So I want visuals to be involved. It'll make it more appealing as well. Yes, I did start early. I recorded earlier as well. Not that I tried to, it just happened. But I'm glad because it means I'm gonna go to sleep earlier. What I like to do is I meditate for 40 minutes to an hour every night before I go to sleep, or every time before I go to sleep. Not like taking a nap, but actually sleeping. And I do it to clear my mind so that whatever stress I dealt with throughout the day is gone. And so that the next day, it'll actually be a new day, a new adventure. And also because when you meditate and you clear your mind, even if you didn't deal with any stresses before meditating that day, your sleep is amazing. Like I've noticed I sleep so much longer and so much better after I meditate. I woke up yesterday at 5 p.m. That's so late, but I slept amazingly. That's without waking up any other time. Like I went to sleep and didn't wake up at all and woke up the first time at 5 p.m. want to be more apt, if that's the word, or more able to adapt to making sounds with all the available objects around me, so that the stream or videos I do will be so much better. Someone was telling me yesterday to do mouth sounds, and I don't really do that. I've never really practiced either. So I won't do that until or unless he shows up. But I will show you this. It's my collection of Pokemon cards. And I put them in this bag when I was in first grade, and that's why this bag looks so old. It even has holes in it. Last night, I know I said this already, but reading the first chapter of, I was about to say The Walking Dead for some reason, the first chapter of The Hunger Games, even though I did the first chapter last night, I don't think I'm going to do the second chapter tomorrow. It'll be like a different type of video every single day. What I kind of want to do is like do a whole Pokemon collection video. Like, this is not a lot of Pokemon cards for, like, I don't even want to call myself a collector. And I'm not, because I stopped collecting years ago. But this is a combination of cards that I've collected with those tiny packs that you could buy from Walmart, as well as cards that my sister discarded that I chose to keep. Otherwise, she would have thrown them away. But it is definitely a lot of cards to hold in one hand. And I apologize, guys. I'm going to be right back. I actually need to use the restroom so bad. I've been drinking so much water. Please give me like 2 minutes. Let me see. Room looks bright. Does it? It must be this lamp over here. Because if I turn it off, you won't see me. The microphone looks nice. Thank you. The bunk bed behind looks nice. Thank you. The top of it is cluttered with every assignment that I've ever done in my life that I still have from elementary school, middle school, and high school. It's just a bunch of crap up there that I'm unwilling to clean up. I kind of want to keep them. The door. Wait, that door? That's the door to my closet. There are actually two doors, and one of them is broken because when I was younger, I got mad and I pushed it out of the slot that it slides in, and now it doesn't work. So only one door works, but that's useless because wait, hold on. Let me study it. A nice closet, thank you. Well, I guess it could close unless I could be wrong. I haven't messed with it for years, like trying to open or close it, so it could be that both of them don't work at all, but I think it's just one of them. So we'll do a sample of what I'm gonna do for a video tomorrow. Tonight, I mean. So I'll just grab like a small amount. Because I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it for the video. I have ancient cards in here too, not like ancient, but 1995 cards. Oh wait, never mind. 1998. Yeah. So the first card used to be my favorite Pokemon, but isn't anymore because Oshawott is my favorite Pokemon. Because his nose looks cool. It looks like a button. That's the only reason I liked him as a kid. And I never had a reason to change that. You're right. You're exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even want to be called a collector for having just a stack of cards. People have, like you said, a whole box or boxes filled, or their whole house, or like a room filled. Like, dang. Is Pokemon really a big deal? Like that, though? Like, dang. Okay, so this is Tepig. 60 HP, fire type. I never understood this because, like, it shows that Tepig is a fire type. But why does it say basic right here? Like a basic Pokemon? Or what? Yeah, so I'll just show the ones that I have because what I'm gonna do for the video will be different. Oh, you're right. Thank you. I forgot. Yeah, evolutions. Yeah, I'm not a Pokemon collector or Pokemon trainer. This card, I got from my friend Kevin in first grade. Because it was weird. Every day of the week, or not every day, every Friday, he would give me a Pokemon card for some reason. I don't know why. But thank you, Kevin, wherever you are. I appreciate you. That's Krabby. Like a baby, basically. Krabby. And then there's Voltorb. And then there's Electabuzz. And then there's Purloin. Also, people have books full of Pokemon cards where they have individual slots for each Pokemon card. And if you go that far, you're definitely a collector. This is the Fire Energy card. I wonder if energy cards still look like this or if they look different. Like if there are new updated versions. Then there's coughing. Don't be coughing. Don't have the virus. Says the second move that the Pokemon can do is called the Double Edge, which does 30 damage, but it says coughing does 10 damage to itself. And it only has 50 HP. That's horrible. Okay, here's a card that I have. I have no idea if it's a shiny or not. You tell me if you know, because I have no idea. But it's Dratini. But since it looks like this, it's all like shiny like that. I don't know if that means a shiny or not. This Pokemon is full of life energy. It continually sheds its skin and grows steadily larger. Imagine, is this like I thought it was a seahorse. It says Dragon Pokemon. Imagine you go cliff jumping with a headband on with a GoPro on your forehead attached to the headband. You go cliff jumping and you see this thing. Are you gonna chill with it, or are you gonna swim as fast as you can to shore? I think this is a fake Pokemon card. So I remember there was a dude who went to my middle school. He would sell Pokemon cards for 25 cents each. And I bought some from him, but I think this one is a fake right here because look at the color difference. That's light blue. This is dark blue. And also one of the moves says pin missile. Says flip 4 coins. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. So 20 times 4. 80 damage. Oh, well, that's not that much, I guess. I don't know if it is, actually. Maybe it is. This one is Scorpy. 50 HP. Scorpion Pokemon. As soon as the tail claws close, its needle tips secrete poison. It can survive a year without food. Well, that would be fantastic if humans could survive a year without food in this pandemic. That'd be a gift. That'd be a blessing. That'd be a power. This is Bellsprout. You can't last 1 hour without food. I feel it. I'm the same way. I have a fast metabolism, but I get hungry so often because I drink so much water. It's ridiculous and annoying because sometimes, like yesterday morning, early morning after the stream, I went to meditate, and then after I was done, I felt so hungry and I was like, damn, I don't want to go downstairs. So I didn't. And then just slept. Bellsprout has a move that says call for family. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon named Bellsprout and put it onto your bench. Shuffle your deck afterward. You can't use this attack if your bench is full. I don't even know what that means. I didn't play Pokemon like that. When you see that bag of Cheetos on the counter, it's go time. Faux show. I haven't had Cheetos besides the bag I had a few days ago for, I think, over a year or almost 2 years before that bag. Because I try to go healthy and stop drinking soda and stop eating unhealthy foods. I figured fast metabolism, and I'm literally the animal called the walking stick. It won't hurt to eat a bag of Cheetos one time in a year. This Pokemon is called Weedle. Says poison sting. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now poisoned. For real. True that. The good news is we're not 100% quarantined here. I'm only quarantined from my work, so I can't go to work. But I can go outside to go to the store if I need anything. This is Tangela. Does that make a good sound? I don't even know if it makes any sound. then we have another Weedle. Here in LA, street vendors are raising their life. You mean risking their life to earn money or raising their life? I don't know what raising their life means. But hopefully they're not doing anything too stupid or dangerous. But if they find enjoyment in the adrenaline rush from doing those things, then cool. Keep doing what you love. Here is Baltoy. Autocorrect is mostly, well, actually, now, autocorrect is sometimes auto incorrect. We have here Parasect with only 60 HP. The first move is Spore, and it says the defending Pokemon is now asleep, and there's no flip a coin. All you need is 2 energy cards, I think, of the green leaf. I don't know what the leaf energy card is. A host parasite pair in which the parasite mushroom has taken over the host bug. It prefers damp places, and this parasite is level 28, it says. That's cool. Thank you for whoever gave the 3rd like. I just noticed it right now. I don't know how long it's been there. And then we have another coughing, but a different version. I mean, like, it has the same exact moves, but it's a different picture. What's up, Felushi? Welcome to the stream. That's only a few of the Pokemon cards, but if I do a video on them, then I don't want to spoil it now by doing the whole deck, so just did a few. Thank you for whoever gave the 4th like. You've been hearing so many Pokemon cards for a while. You just heard about 30 of them, but not all 7,000 of them in this deck. To be honest, I feel like once I've grown a little bit more on YouTube, I'll go back to you now and stream on there, but I'll never leave YouTube completely. Ouija board on stream someday, I'm so down. I was even thinking of doing an ASMR video with the Ouija board. The only problem is I'm not going to be able to do it on my desk. I don't think. Because I'm going to have to put the mic somewhere out of the camera's view, and I'm going to have to tilt my computer screen on the Ouija board, which is completely doable. I just got to figure out where to put the microphone. Hopefully that sounds good. Because to me, it sounds not really good. Sorry, it wasn't going in. Okay, the last card. You're asking why? I'm not mad, don't worry. I was actually laughing inside my head while doing that. So the card got stuck on one of my fingers when I was pushing it in, and that's why I wasn't going down. But yeah, I'm not mad. Don't worry. You wouldn't know if I was. I mean, you would know if I was. Time to put them back in the bag. Should be handled with care. Alright, well. I just like to make people laugh, and if people are going to be offended with me doing that, then that sucks. Most of my life is a joke. Some of it is serious. That wasn't serious. When I used to go to the gym, when I had more interest in getting big, I went to Fitness Revolution. And you better not lose this, Missy or Mr. Young woman or young man, because look at that. The replacement fee is $10 if you lose this tiny circle. So don't lose it. I know it is. Because they gave me this one for free and I lost the first one. Maybe the second time you lose it, if the same person is working at the front desk that gave you the next one free, if you lost one, I don't think they'd give you a third one free. Yeah, it probably is like super cheap, but that's how they make their money though. But the thing is, you don't even need this thing to scan. You can just make an account on the app on your phone and have them scan your phone. So if you don't have a phone, then you're screwed if you lose it. But not even though, because you can tell them, oh, this is my name. This is the name that I use to sign up. And they can search it on their computer. It'll just take longer and it'll probably be very inconvenient for them. But you don't need to pay $10 to get another one. So I've been doing this thing called transcendental meditation. And what I learned about it was from Russell Brand, the actor. And he said that transcendental meditation is a form of meditation where when your mind is going all over the place, you think of one word that so that you're not so that your mind isn't racing all over the place, and you focus on that word in order to keep your mind in place and not wander around, so that you're focused on your breathing and not focusing on thoughts rolling in your head. For me, the word is calm. So when my mind is just going everywhere, I just think of the word calm, but I don't think of it as like I see the word physically in front of me. I think of it as just the thought of being calm, the action of being calm. And then when I think of that, I'm not thinking of anything else. So it's not that you're thinking of absolutely nothing, but you're training yourself to that when you think of this, whatever word it is that you use, so that your mind doesn't race, you're training yourself to not keep thinking all over the place. Thank you for whoever gave the fourth like. And so when I feel stressed out, I think of calm. And so it's kind of like a muscle memory in the way, but it's internal muscle memory. It's in your head. Um, so from meditating with that for a few days, I've been able to clear my mind when I'm actually stressed, when I'm awake. I mean, you're awake when you're meditating as well, but I mean, when I'm actually up and doing productive things like chores or something, or driving. If I'm if I'm stressed on the road because there's a slow driver, or if the light is green but there's no arrow, which means they can pull out halfway through the intersection and wait for when it's safe to turn. And they don't do that because they're too stupid. Like, they don't know. They're not aware that that's illegal to do. Then, sorry for saying they're stupid, but like, I say that out of like stress. The thought of it happening again, I just think of calm. And since my mind gets clear from thinking of calm when I'm meditating, it works the same way outside of meditation. I think of calm and my stress is like depleted, it's gone. And I'll keep working on it to get better at it. Hopefully, I'll get to a point where when I'm angry, I will not break any of the things that I own. And I will not say any bad words. Because sometimes when you're angry, you feel like you need to release something. And there's really no need, because with meditation, it gets released. It's not inside of you anymore. You just let it go. I'm ending the stream at an hour again because I don't want to go over an hour. I actually want to meditate so badly. It's what I look forward to every night. Thank you guys for being here. It means something to me because even though it's very few of you, or even though there are very few of you who join, who stay in the stream, it makes me very happy. It makes me feel like it's worth doing the ASMR videos that I do. Because on the app, right, where I usually would stream on YouNow, people usually join and then they leave. But the thing is, one of the differences between streaming on YouTube and streaming on YouNow is that on YouNow, people who are not, like, who don't even know you, can join your stream, and that's probably why they would leave, because they don't know you. But on YouTube, most of the time, the people that join your streams are those subscribed to you, so they know what you do, they know what you're on the platform for. So I don't have any reason to be on YouNow, but on YouTube, I think for now, making ASMR videos is my purpose. Thank you for being glad, because I don't want any of you guys to feel like you have to show up. You don't. You you should choose the way you live life. Like, it's up to you, it's your life. I'm not gonna ever tell you to join my stream. I actually kind of did, though. I think it was my first stream. I said I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would show up. I kind of regret saying that because, like, I do greatly appreciate you guys being here, but I don't want to say something like that again, because it's gonna urge people to feel like they have to come, and I don't want to put that on anybody. You said when you see the bag of Cheetos on the counter, it's go time. I still have a little bit left. I'll probably have it tomorrow or later today. Well, thank you so much for watching a new video every single night and a stream every single early morning if I can help it. If I'm ever sick, and I'm not talking about the virus, but like after the virus is gone and I get sick where like I have a stuffy nose and don't sound like myself and don't look like myself, then I probably will do a stream just explaining why I will not do a stream until I'm better. Like, I'll do it one stream. But if the sickness is like really, if it's tolerable, then I'll probably just still stream every day. Thank you guys. Thank you folks for being here. And I hope that you enjoyed this stream, and I hope that you enjoy the video I uploaded just a few hours ago. If you're gonna be awake longer after this stream, take care of yourself. And if you're going to sleep after this stream, like right after, then sleep well. Thank you, and farewell.